Demon Slayer movie review on 4DX. Life changing. I personally feel like it's anime movie of the year. Also, shout out to him for that 70 million. I, to be honest, and still going because it's just that crazy. You're missing out if you haven't seen it. You got to, right? Visually stunning, right from the door. It's no talking. It's action packed, gripping. I mean, bone chilling. I'm excited. I'm inside with Tanjiro in the game. We trying to figure it out. It's death basically around every corner. Demons flourishing. Right, we getting right. God, the first fight, Shinobu versus Doma, clearly rage bait. Cause why? Why did she not stand a chance? Why? I wanted her to avenge her sister. I was right there with her. We gotta get him. He was too much, man. And his rage art, that's just I think that was just one of them, right? With the fan blowing the mist in her nose and I can only imagine what else he can do, and we're gonna find out because there's still 2 movies to go. I didn't want her to die, man. That was tough. I ain't gonna hold you. But again, they said the crows was so disrespectful. Why did they just come out here and tell everybody she died? Why? Right? But you felt that though when they said that, how heavy Tanjiro heart was. Like it was crazy. And I want to know, I wonder, it's been fucking with my mind. What did that sign mean right before she died? What did that sign mean? We're gonna find out. But I personally think that I think the poison, it has something that is gonna have something to do with little shorty that ran in there to watch her die. I think it's gonna mix, and I could be wrong. You let me know what you think. How I felt about Domo and Shinobu fight, real emotional. It pulled you in, right? It definitely pulled me in. I wanted them to get vengeance. I wanted it. And then like I said, she died. That was horrible, but had to happen. You know, we in here. It ain't no time for that. If you ain't a wolf, you eating. You know? So we move to the second fight. Zenitsu and Gukaku. Now, Gunkaku is the same coward that told the orphans, right? Told the demon where the orphans were in the Stone Hashira backstory. So I definitely wanted him to get packed up, then find out that this is basically Zenitsu's superior. You know what I mean? Orphan came in. Zenitsu looked at him like a big brother. He didn't look at him like that, right? Love the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Again, something else that pulls you in. Even after we just took this loss, it pulls us in even more, right? They get to going. I'm not gonna front. I love his attack. Lukaku's attack, even though he a piece of shit and I don't fuck with him, his attack was hard. No doubt it was hard. Um shit. If he had more time to hone that, to be honest, Zetsu would have been in trouble for real. Like that's my man's, but he would have been in trouble for real if he would have had more time to hone that. He was only, I think, probably a couple months upper moon. So, but Zenitsu coming with his own attack, fire visual. Yo, listen, the movie theater erupted. Like, yeah, it was that definitely, and seeing him talk to his grandpop again, very emotional, definitely got me. You know what I mean? But to find out the reason why, what was in the letter, that's what it was. We wanted to know what was on the letter. I know I wanted to know. Come to find out, grandpop off itself. You know what I mean? The old Yakuza way. I forgot the name of it, but basically like what the Yakuza do. Take the knife, your belly. He was by himself, nobody was there, so he couldn't, he had to go the slow agonizing way. You know what I mean? But Pop told him he was proud of him. That was dope, right? So again, we still intense. They flipping through the different Hashira, right? Fighting the demons, still trying to figure out their way around. It's getting crazy. They go into showing us the Muzan is hiding somewhere deep in the castle. You feel me? Trying to get himself together because he's still under the attack from Shorty. Again, this nigga Castle, yo, I want a house like this nigga, man. I'm talking about there's no space unturned. He can reroute it, whatever he want, just multiple. this nigga living the life, right? So as they going through, the Stone Hashira talking to the Miss Hashira. They trying to figure out, the next plan of how they gonna move. Even though they just heard that Shinobu got killed. Man, we get to the main event. Tanjiro Giyu versus Akaku. Akuza, my fault. Akuza. Now, me, Get Back Gang, was ready for this. Right? You killed my man. I'm here for it. I want to see you gone. Right? They get to going at it, and I'm not gonna lie, right? He is, when it come to that, he nice. I ain't gonna front on him. He nice. So they going at it, right? The visuals again with the water techniques mixing with Aqua's attacks, floating water on the screen, visual masterpiece. Definitely worth every penny, right? Every penny. So they going crazy. They going into it. Giyu is trying to get it together because Tanjiro done got knocked unconscious. He sleep and still having a flashback too, trying to figure out, how to get into that attack. How is Akuza able to get every angle all the time? Right? They go into Akuza's backstory. And I've heard a lot of people say that they feel away saying the backstory was too long. But let's be honest, if these backstories were not in this movie would have probably been the length of a Demon Slayer episode. We didn't want that. That wasn't what the buildup was for. The buildup was for us to get in here and lock in, right? Not only on the fights, but the emotion. And it's anime. We're known for the backstories, right? They go into his backstory. His backstory was crazy. Wild. Like, oh my, the teacher, he got a whole shorty. They so shook at his master and him that they nice. They done, my man went loose and basically turned into a baby Akuma. This is what all this is. All of his backstory meant was that they turned him into a baby Akuma. Because that's exactly what it was. Strictly hands, nothing else. We got no weapons, no nothing. Hands and feet, Operation Trash You, Wash You, that's it. That's it. That's all that happened. Also in the backstory of Gakaku, they explain that he met Kokoshibo. I can't wait to see what he can do. Huh? 6 eyes with the sword. I know this nigga nice. We seen that when he chopped Aku's hand off. We didn't even see him. 2 blinks, he was there. Right? What did he tell Gakaku? He was explaining to him the blood. You drink it, you feel me? Either it's gonna make you a demon or it's not. Man, he said if you spill a drop of this, I'ma sever your head and your torso. Oh, I can't wait to see this nigga. I can't wait. I know he about to get crazy. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm always a sucker for the one man army moments. So when they was scared of his master and him, and instead of wanting to rumble him, they poisoned the water and took him in his short. What he did in that dojo, legendary. You might as well say it was the animated IP man, right? The Ip Man. Except he ain't kill him, right? The Ip Man didn't, but he definitely washed him, right? Tore that dojo apart. Fire. Fire. You know what I mean? The backstory, that what's dope about anime, the backstory made me want to apologize to Akuza, to be like, yo, I feel some type of way about you killing Rengoku, but I get it. I understand. They did that to my peoples. I'm wilding too. Right? I still feel a way about him killing Rengoku, but I understand it now. I don't hate him now. But that's the dope thing about anime. That's the fire thing about this movie to me, is the emotion it pulls out from it. Not just from the visuals of the fights, but the emotion that it pulls out. So to me, the backstory was vital to what made this movie a masterpiece. 10 out of 10 pure fish. Pure fish. And if you haven't seen it yet, stop wasting your time. Get up and go see it now.